Assalamualaikum, I'm Ahmed O'Keefe. You think I pronounced my own name right? Ahmed O'Keefe, host of the NYCMC Business Incubator's virtual business program. Now, of course, you know the NYCMC. It's a 501c3 nonprofit organization home to one of the fastest growing Muslim communities in New York City, serving over 1,200 members every week. Branches include Jesus, Son of Mary Mosque, also known as the Isa ibn Maryam Masjid, the Wellspring School, a full-time school for children, the FCAD Institute, teaching Arabic and Islamic studies, NYCMC Foster Care, NYCMC Angels, providing COVID relief, the Hatebusters, a national anti-islamophobia campaign, and the NYCMC Business Incubator, this program. Now, the goal of the incubator is to provide the tools and networking needed to help new and amplify current entrepreneurs. This virtual business program is designed to help us sharpen our skills in business knowledge. It is a 10-week program. Tonight is session 8. We're going to have our speaker tonight present for about 40 minutes, and then we'll open up for Q&A in the last 20. You can bring your questions into our Zoom meeting and ask them live in person. We ask if you're in Zoom, keep your camera off and microphone quieted until Q&A, and then raise your hand and I will let you ask your question during the Q&A. You can also type in questions to YouTube. On the YouTube chat, we'll be monitoring that and bringing those questions up during the Q&A. So tonight we are blessed to have Sister Medina Haseena. Medina is a high-end jewelry designer, graduated from Ashworth College and the Holistic Massage Training Institute. She is currently CEO of her own luxury beaded jewelry line called Beaded by Dina. Medina has a passion for women's health and wellness. Her goal is to help improve the quality of women's health in her community. Through Beaded by Dina, she is able to donate a portion of her profits each month to organizations with the same goal. Medina was able to start her company in February 2020 and made most of her sales during the coronavirus shutdown. Medina learned over time how to run a successful business from her previous experiences running businesses that she has been starting since the age of 14. When she is not running her business, she is running her household of 2 adorable children and a wonderful husband. She's going to be speaking to us tonight on the topic, Make It Better, Search Engine Optimization, Digital Advertising and Analytics, and Key Performance Indicators. Sister Medina.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I am so excited to be a part of this business incubator. I feel like this was a great idea. And I hope my presentation, you guys will get a lot of gems out of this presentation. And I'm very excited to answer any questions. So before we get started, let me go to the next slide. So before we get started, I would like to just talk a little bit about myself and my background. You know, I'm a jewelry designer of my own beaded jewelry line. I actually started my brand in the beginning of February 2020 as an official business. And it hasn't even been a year, and my brand already has been featured in Vogue, Tatler. We're in the process of being featured on Harper Bazaar and many other magazines. So, you know, it's been a very exciting few months. Not only that, you know, I have a passion for women's health and wellness. So, you know, I wanted to combine, you know, jewelry making and also my passion for health and wellness together. So I was like, it was a great idea for me to, you know, make it a way that I'm able to donate a portion of my profit each month to an organization who has the same mission as ours. As me and my brand, our mission is to improve the quality of women's health in my community. And throughout the years, my services and my products have been catered to that. So since I was like 14 years old, I was hosting like fitness classes for women in my basement. And alhamdulillah, my parents were, you know, were very supportive of me exploring different options. You just allow me to explore my passion for entrepreneurship, you know. Like I wasn't aware, like, okay, I was actually practicing entrepreneurship, or, you know, it was just like a passion. I was just always trying to create my own vision, my own my own idea of what successful is. So it just started very young. So I started with a fitness class every Sunday, and I would charge the sisters like $10. And they would come by each Sunday. And so I would do like a fitness class. I also started an online fitness training program for Muslim women. I also started, I even was selling items on eBay. I was also, I was just doing a lot of stuff. So I have a experience in different areas, you know. I also started like a holistic spa for women. So all my services and products were catered to women's health and wellness. So so over the time, you know, I learned how to run a successful business, you know, making sure that I educate myself and reading books and stuff like that. And just by experience, I was able to learn how to run a successful business. Not only that, I'm a mother of two. I have a 2-year-old and 5 months. So, you know, my hands are pretty busy. Mm. So before we start, so that's just a little bit about me. So before we start, I want to ask everyone a question. And this is very important. Who is your target audience? Who is your target audience? Because I feel like if you know the answer to this question, you're able to create a foundation for your business. So ask yourself, who is my target audience? Of course, we can serve like everybody, but you're not going to have a strong foundation, or it's not going to be helpful for you to understand who is my products and services, who are they serving, or where do I go to even get these customers? So knowing your target audience is very important. So let me read this slide. So knowing your target audience is the foundation of creating a successful business strategy, and also helps you uncover the needs of your target audience. Knowing your target audience can also help you figure out what areas you need to invest in your product and or services. So number one rule, do not waste time promoting to the wrong audience. When you promote to the wrong audience, you're not going to see much revenue, and you're not going to see much success, because you're trying to target everyone. But when you have a certain niche, like I said, it's going to help you know what areas you need to focus on, and regarding like online advertisement, what areas you need to focus on when producing your products or services. So, because I see a lot of small businesses, they sell items and products or offer services, but who are you targeting? You know, so knowing your target. Like for example, let's say I'm a dietitian, okay, and I'm offering one-on-one coaching services. Of course, I can say, okay, I'm offering coaching services to everybody. But what will help me better to know where to get my customers if I have a specific niche or a target audience. Let's say I'm targeting women who are going through pregnancy. So I know, okay, I can target my ads to target women who are pregnant. I can target birthing centers. I can partner up with a midwife. I can partner up with doctors. So, or I can do live IG lives with people who are in, you know, the pregnancy, prenatal or postpartum field, like doulas. So it's going to help me figure out where I need to go to get those customers. So knowing your target audience is very important. And sometimes you have to take the time to actually figure out who is your target audience. What am I passionate about? You know, so that's, you know, take some time to figure that out. And when you figure that out, it's going to help you navigate where you need to go as far as, you know, building a successful business or brand. So let's move on. So we got that out the way. Who is your target audience? When you know, okay, now we can move into the next step. What is CEO? CEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. I'm sorry. Which is the practice of increasing the amount of traffic to your website through organic search engine results. For example, search engines are like Google and Yahoo. So CEO is like a tool to help you get found on these search engines, such as, like I said, Google and Yahoo. Let's say you're going out to eat, and you know, you and your friends are feeling or craving a steak. You guys want to go to a steakhouse, and you'll go on Google, like majority of us do, and we'll search, oh, what's the nearest steakhouse near us, or what's the nearest Mexican restaurant, or whatever you're craving. So usually the first restaurants that pop up are the restaurants who have the most reviews, right? Or who have the most rankings. So CEO helps you when people put in keywords or phrases or what they're looking for, like restaurants, anything, you know, any phrases we're looking for, advice on Google that we're looking for. CEO, improving your CEO, that's just like a tool just to help you get found by people when they go on through search engines. So it's very important, very important. And why is CEO important for your business? So CEO is important because, like I said, it makes your website more visible, which means more traffic and more opportunities to convert prospects into customers. Organic search is often the primary source of getting website traffic, and it helps your business build trust and credibility. Now, like I mentioned, okay, we're searching for a restaurant nearby. What restaurant am I probably going to go to first? The one that has like the most reviews, right? The most reviews, or the restaurant that has the highest ranking. And then the restaurant that's like at the bottom of the list and that doesn't have no reviews, right? So that helps, like CEO, it helps your business build credibility and build trust, because I see, okay, Google put this first, and I see this business has a lot of reviews. So, hey, I trust it. I know I'm going to have a good time here, and I know I'm going to really love the food. So I trust this. So I'm going to go to this restaurant. So it's very important. It helps build trust and credibility to people who are searching for whatever you're offering or whatever services or products you're offering. So let's get into ways to improve your CEO on your website or blog. Okay, number one. Of course, there's so many ways, but I put 6 easy ways that you can improve your CEO on your business website or blog. So publish relevant content. Publish relevant content. For example, if I'm a dietitian and my focus is on a pregnant woman, I'm going to make sure that whatever I put on my website is going to be relevant to my target audience. For example, okay, I'm a dietitian. Okay, let's say 10 ways to improve your iron intake for women who are going through pregnancy. Because I know when I was going through pregnancy, my iron levels were very low. So I was searching online, you know, what foods are high in iron. So I was searching those things. So making relevant content that is catered to your target audience. And that's why I say it's very important to know your target audience, because it's going to make it very easy for you to create content for that target audience. And when you publish relevant content, the target audience are going to be looking for those answers. And if you have content that's solving those problems, you know, you have customers lining up if you're solving a problem for them. So update your content regularly. So such as Google is updating all the time. So make sure that you're updating your blog, your website, that you're updating your content. So, to just keep up with Google, because since Google is always updating their information, updating everything, make sure that you're updating your information and your content as well. Improve your page loading speed. So a lot of people do not know when your website is slow, it can harm your rankings on Google because it won't recognize it. And if you search on Google, you can always find websites that helps improve the speed of your website, or you can test the loading speed of your website. Just making sure that you improve your page loading speed to help you with your rankings on Google. Now, I also started a fitness blog as well. Blogging is a very good tool into having other people find you and your business and what you offer. It just helps you rank well on when it comes to Google search engines, and just a good CEO tool. Because when you, like I mentioned before, when you creating content such as, for example, ways to improve your iron intake, or ways to improve anything that's solving a problem. You're able to use hashtags or hashtags. And when people search those phrases on Google, if you get a lot of traffic, Google will actually put you in high ranking. So when people search those phrases, you're usually like the first few people who that people see. And usually when we search on Google, we're only probably looking at the first page, right? Like the first page. We might go to the next page, but we're usually just looking at like the first website link, or the second or third. So blogging is a really good tool. Very important. Please have a quality producing website. Now, a lot of people would ask, "Oh, how do you get on Vogue, Tatler, or these major magazines?" If you want somebody to come to you, make sure that you have a website that someone can trust, and also it's just high quality. I know when I was starting out in February, and I'm going to show you guys at the end what I focus on and an example of my strategy. But I wanted my brand to represent like luxury and high quality. So I made sure that I used those hashtags: quality, high quality. I always use those words: high quality beaded jewelry. Or I always use, like, you always see high quality. But in order for someone to see invest or say, "Oh, I want to feature this brand," you have to make sure it's high quality. Your website's high quality, because if I'm a magazine, or I'm a store that wants to put someone's product, in my store, I want to see high quality. I want to see, okay, are people buying this? Are people loving this product? So make sure that you have a high quality producing website. Get used to using hashtags on your website and social media. So it's very important. They have websites that help you generate like hashtags, so you don't have to just write on paper different hashtags that come up in your mind. I think it's allhashtag.com. And if you search on Google search engine, you can find many websites that help you generate a lot of hashtags that you can use on your social media. And also when you post a blog post, and they're at the bottom or the side, depending on what posts you're using. I usually use WordPress if I'm doing blogs, and usually use on the side, and they give you opportunity to use hashtags. Go crazy with them. Go crazy. That's all I have to say. Go crazy with it. Okay, so that's a little bit about CEO. Now, what is digital advertising? This is pretty easy. When we wake up, we see as advertisement throughout the day, and we don't even know it. When we watch TV, when we're on social media, when we're driving on the road and we see like an ad on the billboard. So we're all day we're seeing advertisement throughout the day. So online advertising is a practice of delivering promotional content to users through various online and digital channels. Example of online advertisement, it includes search engines, mobile apps, social media ads, websites, and show advertisement. So online advertisement, social media, everyone uses it. Instagram, Facebook, depending on your business, you want to figure out what social media platform is right for your business. If you're a dietitian, everyone's into TikTok now. So a lot of people are giving information through TikTok, just to grab their target audience attention. So just figuring out, I would say when you go on social media, just pick one or two platforms to focus on. It also depends. That's why I say it's very important to know your target audience, because it also depends what ages are you targeting to. Because older women are probably still on Facebook, so you might want to just focus on engaging your target audience through Facebook or Facebook ads. Younger people are on Instagram, so maybe focus your ads and your time on engaging with your target audience through Instagram, right, or TikTok. Mobile apps. Some businesses, they offer you to download apps so you can keep up, or they can send you notification. That's an online advertisement. So when I receive a notification from a certain mobile app, I automatically think of them, right? It's just like advertisement all the time. And also websites and show advertisement like through YouTube or TV, television. So it's very important, like I said, to know your target audience, because you're able to figure out what digital advertisement do I need to focus on to target that audience. So do I need to focus on search engines like restaurants, right? I'll focus more on improving my rankings on Google, because I'm a restaurant and people are going to be searching for places to eat when they're craving something, right? And also, if I'm a Beaded jewelry line, right? I have a brand. My focus is on Instagram, because my target audience is like young women, like 18 to 30 years old. This is still figuring out where is your target audience. That's why I think it's very important to know. Very important. Why is digital advertising important for your business? Digital advertising helps you reach your target audience in various places and give your business powerful opportunities to promote your brand at a larger scale. So, so a digital advertisement just gives us the opportunity just to reach a larger group of people, and just reach people around the globe. So, it's a very powerful tool. So, how to create a advertisement marketing plan. I would say, number one, look at your current situation of your company. So where is your company at? Are you not seeing sales? Is your goal is to bring in more coaching clients? Just looking at the current situation in your company is the first step of figuring out what you need to do or what things you need to tweak in order to create a successful marketing plan. Like I said, always define your target audience. I will always say this, because it's going to make things so easier for you, and it's going to just make things very easy. Define your marketing goals for your business. What areas do you want to target? Do you want to see yourself on YouTube? Just defining, just sit down and take time to just define your marketing goals for your business and where you want to see your business. And very important, set a marketing plan budget. So of course, you want to stick to budget, and because you don't, the number one thing you don't want to see is that you're putting more money than you're receiving. So making sure that you have a budget, such as, okay, I'm gonna put a certain amount to ads. I'm also going to bring in brand ambassadors as well. And also, and this is what I'm going to show you guys at the end, it's creating quarter goals. And this is what I did, strategy that I did for my brand as well. So let me see. Okay, so before I move on to the next subject, let's see. Yeah, so before I move on, let's see, ads, social media ads. Now, if you're having trouble finding customers, I'm telling you, investing time in learning how to create ads, like social media ads, such as like Facebook ads and YouTube ads and social media ads, because everybody's on social media. Everybody's on social media. And since like the coronavirus shutdown, we're on our phones all the time. Everybody's on social media. So I would really highly recommend you just learn ads, learn Facebook ads. And then Facebook ads is more than just putting, okay, I'm gonna put $5 for this week. Really, you have to really study that. And there's a few people who like focus on teaching people how to do like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, because if you do not know how to do the ads, you're going to be spending a lot of money and not be seeing any results. So the last thing that you want is to waste money getting ads and you're not receiving any results from it. So take time to just study ads on how to do Facebook ads. Like I said, there's a lot of people who can go Google search, Google, and just search people on or who's teaching those classes and courses, and just make sure that they're having a lot of results or reviews from clients. So yeah, just take some time to learn more about Facebook ads, because you want to reach a larger group of people around the globe. You just don't want to stick in a little bubble and just promote to your friends and family and your community. Like, if you want to become big, you have to brighten your horizon. That's what I'm trying to say. And also, like my brand, I received orders from UK. I received orders from Brazil. I received orders everywhere. And it's so crazy, because you would never thought that even during the coronavirus, like, people losing their jobs and, stuff like that. I made the majority of the sales during the coronavirus because, everybody was home. Everybody was on social media. And I did promote, ads during that time. And, you don't have to spend that much. Just making sure that you know your target audience, because knowing your target audience, you're able to narrow down what audience you want Facebook to target. So if you target pregnant women, or you targeting people with diabetes, you're able to search or put diabetes, health, wellness, or pregnancy, postpartum, and stuff like that. So yes, take some time to learn how to do Facebook ads. And there's a lot of courses and people teaching and get into depth into social media ads. This is a hit and miss, so make sure you study that topic. So that's a little bit about online advertisement. Let me go back. Now, what is upselling and cross-selling? So upselling, it means when you persuade a customer to buy a more expensive item, or upgrade a product or services to make more items. So for example, you know, when you go on Instagram, right? And you see this person saying, hey, you know, I started online course business. I'm offering a course for like $50. Check it out. And usually like, okay, we're like, oh, okay. They grab our attention. We click learn more under the picture. And usually they have it's called a sales funnel. They have a sales funnel. And they tell you the benefits, like, hey, you know, these clients are saying they got results. And usually, you know, you're not only seeing that, you're also seeing when they are offering another service, right? They're offering probably more expensive service. Like, hey, I can offer this service, but what I can do, maybe you can't afford it right now, right? But what I can do, you can put down a down payment, and you can pay it in within a few months. But hey, don't forget, and then you go down and they put down like more client reviews and stuff like that. And then you just like get convinced. You're like, oh, okay. And that's what's called a sales funnel. So if you're focusing on like creating like courses, you know, stuff like that, just like ebooks and passive income, sales funnel is a good way to practice upselling and cross-selling. Cross-selling means to sell customers. Oops, sorry. Mm-hmm. Customers, to sell customers offerings that complement the purchases that they have already made. So for example, let's say I purchased a course on how to stay healthy during pregnancy, right? And then they offer me an ebook for like $7, right? And that's for like, oh, how to make a self-care plan or something like that. And I'm like, wow, I really do need some self-care. So let me buy this. It's not really that much, right? $5, $7, but it complements like the course that you're offering or the service. Okay. So how upselling and cross-selling can be useful. Upselling and cross-selling help personalize the customer experience, and also helps increase revenue for your business. This technique can also optimize the value of every sale. So like I said, especially if you're focused on like passive income, upselling, cross-selling can be a great tool. Sales funnel improves and personalize the customer experience, because, you know, it's like a whole page and you're seeing all these results. You're seeing, oh, how this helped me. And it's just hyping me up to buy this item or product. And then after that, when you buy that item, they usually send you to another page that's going to buy you another offer you another ebook or another service. But yeah, so it personalized the customer experience. So examples of upselling, cross-selling. Someone recommends a memory card when a customer is trying to purchase a digital camera. So let's say I'm going to the store, right? And I'm buying a digital camera. Oops, sorry, digital camera. And someone say, hey, you know, with that digital camera, you can't even use that digital camera without a memory card. So how about you buy this memory card? So that's an example of selling, cross-selling. Or if you're buying a new phone that has better sound, right? And someone's like, hey, you know, this sound has like good quality sound. So how about you buy earphones with it? It has good quality as well. So, you know, so since we always have earphones and stuff like that. So if you're going to be practicing upselling, cross-selling in your business, make sure that what you're offering that client complements that item. So let's say, I'm trying to think of an example. I mean, this is an example. With digital camera, you offer a memory card, and what's the benefit of this memory card? It has more storage. So make sure that whatever you're offering or you're adding on, make sure that it gives the customer more value to what they're already purchasing. So now I'm going to talk about a really nice, pretty nice quarter strategy. And I want to ask you, well, I'm going to ask you this question. What are quarter goals? And I'm going to get into why I am talking about this, because this is actually the strategy that I use to get to where my business is today. It hasn't even been a year yet. It hasn't been a year yet. But if you really put the work into it, nobody really has the answers for you or how to create a successful business. You have to, it's entrepreneurship. You have to have a passion for what you do, because, there's going to be times where, you have to change things, or you have to switch up some things. So just making sure that, that you're passionate about it, number one, and also that you have a good strategy is very important. So let's get into it. Quarter goals. So quarter goals are long year goals that can be broken down to 4 quarters that will help you achieve success by the end of the year. So first quarter, January, February, March. Second quarter, April, May, June. Third quarter, July, August, September. October, November, December. Fourth quarter. So we're in fourth quarter. So since it's 2021 coming up, I want to just give you guys just a little tool that you can use in your business to just help achieve some of the goals, especially if you do not have a routine. This strategy, I hope it'll help. Will just help you just navigate where to go or what areas to focus on throughout the year. So I'm going to give you an example of what I focused on of 2020. So I'm going to give you an example. So example of my quarter goal strategy plan for this year. So quarter one, this is how I did it. Okay. So quarter one, I focused on creating credibility in my business, such as getting customers to leave reviews and host giveaways to get the word out. So first quarter, which is January, February, March, I was not just focusing on the dollars. I was like, hey, my brand is going to be high quality. So what way to make my brand high quality? Okay, make my brand high quality than to get more customers to leave reviews, right? And just get the word out, and just create like a more luxury look to my brand. So quarter one, I was just focused on credibility. That's what I was focused on, because there's a lot of competition, right? I'm looking at other Instagram businesses, a lot of competition. So what stands out? So I was just focusing, I did not care if I had to make like a free product for that customer to just give me a review. That's what I did. So I host giveaways. So at the same time, I was getting the word out. I was hosting giveaways. And I was just like, okay, you want the giveaway? Okay. You want a free? Okay. And I was just making products for like a waist beads and beaded jewelry. I was just creating what I knew from my techniques and stuff. I was just offering to people, and they were like, oh, I really love this. And I was like, okay, I'm onto something. And people will leave 5 stars. So 5 stars all the time. I was just focusing on perfecting my technique and creating credibility in my business. So quarter one, for those 3 months, I was making a plan for this week. So, okay, we have January. So we have 4 weeks in the month, right? For this month, I'm going to make a routine. So let's say, for example, this week, I'm going to get more reviews or something like that. Just making a routine for those 3 months and sticking to it. Very important. Stick to it. When you stick to it, create a routine that works for your lifestyle. Do not create a routine or a plan that's not going to work. If you have children, you have a full-time job. Create something that's sustainable for you to keep for those 3 months and stick to it. Stick to that plan or routine. make a whole goal for that quarter one, and make a routine and stick to it. Quarter two. So quarter two. Now, I got people attention. I got like 5-star reviews and stuff like that. So quarter two, I focus on creating more designs to show my customers. So I got people I got their attention. Now I started to create more designs. So I would just pile in my store with more designs. And yes, I was perfecting my photography skills as well. Just perfecting my skills and creating more designs. And I think this was in the middle of the coronavirus shutdown. And I was actually, promoting it through like Facebook, Instagram. And I made my most sales during that time when I was making more designs. But hey, quarter two, I was not focusing on sales. I was just focusing on designing more products, or just designing more luxury jewelry, because I wanted my brand to say, hey, shop high quality. So I was focusing on that in quarter two. So quarter three, let's see. Okay, so quarter three, I was focusing on creating content and building strong relationships. So I was communicating with my customers, just building a strong relationship. I was showing my face. I was just engaging with my target audience. I was just engaging with people. And, with that, I was focusing on just my marketing, just getting out there, video shooting, just showing my face, showing my personality. So that was my focus on quarter three. So I was making a routine and plan for my goal for those 3 months was to just show who's behind Beaded by Dina, what is my why and what is my mission. I was just creating a more connection with my customers. And I'm telling you, I have customers who are continually buying from me every time I launch something, because I have a strong relationship with them, because I built that for a couple of months. So making sure that I was making sure that I was building a strong relationship with my customers, sending the emails, once in a while, just say, hey, I'm still here and this is still our mission. So yeah, that was my focus. And that's when brands, they started to contact me about features and stuff like that, because I had credibility. I had a luxury look and website, right? And also I already had an audience that were already supporting my brand. I had a strong relationship. So I, over time, those few months, I created a relationship with these magazines and people in charge. So yes, I was just building relationships. That's very important. And quarter four, we're in quarter four now. And my focus was on sales because the holidays were coming up. So I was focusing on like giveaways, just getting the word and getting like giveaways. And I was also, this quarter, I'm also was focusing on like create this, just like bringing attention to my audience and bring like what's called like hype for the holiday sales, like Black Friday and stuff like that. So I started that beginning of quarter four. That did not start like a week before. I just started to gradually ease up on them and just hype them up like, hey, this is a sneak peek of what you're going to get or what's going to happen and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is the strategy that I use. And it hasn't even been a year, and I already been featured in magazines. I'm also in the process of getting brand deals in stores and top stores and everything. And it's just like wow, like just if you feel like giving up, just stick to it, stick through it. And I'm telling you, there's 1 month where nothing didn't happen for me, but now like it just blows up. And don't focus on the likes and how many likes or followers you get, because it's all about quality. You know, I have a good audience. Like they're the one who always there to like to buy items or products and stuff like that I announce because I have a strong relationship, and I always give my customers a good experience and luxury feel, like with everything that I do with my customers. I always give my customers a 5-star experience because I am a high-end luxury brand. So make sure that you stick to your brand and what it stands for. So yeah, this is like an example of my strategy that I use for the year. Well, it's almost a year for my brand. Let's see. So the challenge for you is to create a quarterly marketing plan for your business. So quarter 1, 2021 is coming up. What is your goal? January, February, March. And I want to answer some questions. Like I want to see what people have, what businesses they have, so I can give probably some insight or some advice on what to focus on during the year. So quarter 1, create a goal. Say this goal. I'm going to focus. I own a restaurant. I'm going to be focusing on getting my restaurant together. It's just like a process.
If I can interrupt 1 second, Medina.
Sure.
With that, I want to let everyone, especially if you're on YouTube and you want to jump into Zoom and ask your question in person. If you're in the Zoom and you want to contribute or you want to ask a question, get Medina's. What you're really seeing is expert. I mean, expert like on a budget because she's got these kids. I'm blown away. Honestly, you're all this organization with the family on top of it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Get her expert advice. Come ask your question. If you're in the Zoom, there's a way to raise your hand. Let me give you an example. It's in the reactions. And you just do that, and I'll let you know. We'll know that you want to talk. And but please step in. And I know there's some questions on YouTube already that I'll ask you. I'll let you wrap up if we don't have anybody on Zoom step in. And I have some questions myself. So
okay, no problem.
So I'm sorry if you wanted to come up with the other proposals for the other quarters there.
Oh, did you ask me a question? I'm sorry.
I was cutting you off because I wanted the people to get ready, but I don't know if you have more you want to say about the other quarters, about how they're planning, things like that.
Oh, you want me to continue?
Only if you're ready. If not, I can start asking you questions. We have questions.
You can start asking questions.
All right, excellent. So the first question that came in, not specific to their business, but the question was, what's the best platform for advertising? And they're imagining there's not a single platform. So what advice can you provide on that? What is your experience?
So the question is, can you repeat it one more time?
What is the best platform for advertising?
Okay, so I feel like nowadays, like people are on TikTok. TikTok now is very popular. Sometimes we have like those apps that are like very popular. But my question to you, what type of business do you have, or what business do you want to start? That's the question.
It's a great question. I love it. Yeah. As a lawyer, I can tell you the answer is always, it depends.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you just said. I love it very much. Mm-hmm. So another person asked, how to specifically target ads for Muslim audiences without bleeding too much into other audiences? They had to avoid comments from people outside of their target audience.
Okay.
So how do you, maybe you have a specific advice for Muslim audience, but just how do you make sure that you're targeting that audience and you're not bleeding and wasting assets going into hitting another audience?
It's very easy. You have, are you targeting just Muslims in general? Or, okay, for example, let's say I'm targeting Muslims, like I have a subscription, every month. Right. I would, for me, I would focus on ads too. I will also just how I dress, or even partner up with people who have a presence, who have like a lot of like Muslims like look up to, like an influencer and stuff. I will partner up with them, or like do IG lives with them. Like I said, that's why I want to ask, like, what business do you have? Because I'm able to give you a more, detailed answer. But if you're targeting Muslims, I would definitely like go to like the events like this. It's targeting Muslims, like it's a Muslim center. I would just go to the masjid. I will like put up flyers. I will, depending on what I'm doing. I will also target like the ads. I'll put like hashtag Muslim, like everything. I would put like hashtag Muslim, or even how I dress. If I'm wearing a hijab, people automatically, think I'm Muslim, and stuff like that. But
so we'd have somebody who I'm hopeful here. So I want to interrupt you. We have one of the people join us here in Zoom, and if you would please go ahead, Zara.
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
Good, alhamdulillah. First of all, mashallah, I'm very proud as an aspiring Muslim entrepreneur, 4 children myself. You had a lot of valuable information.
Oh, I'm happy with valuable.
I just launched, like, not even a month ago, my own white sauce brand.
White sauce. Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people were craving it, and every time family friends would come, they would love the way my white sauce was. And so I thought, you know what? Why don't I do something about it? So I did it. The only problem I have right now, it's like right now it's mostly family and friends. I want to grow like beyond that. And another question I have is that because it's a perishable item, I've gotten like a few orders from, out of state. How do I had to reject them because I don't know how to send it. And if I do send it, would it be even profitable with the shipping costs and everything? What do you suggest?
Okay, so I have a white sauce. Everyone loves it. Okay, are you selling this through Instagram or a website?
No website, just social media, Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, so you want to get this brand out. Okay, and I'm thinking pretty big. Pretty big. Get into stores. Try to get into small local stores. And also, if you search, I think it's stuff online, like how to package it and stuff like that. So you can send like a bulk of your items into areas that your customers or people are already buying it, and they can go to the store. So you have consistent revenue coming. And if you go on Instagram, right, you can let people know, like, hey, I'm selling product at this store. Get into stores. If you have an item, get into stores, because stores are going to buy a big bulk of them, and you don't have to worry about like just sending one item here and there. Or white sauce, like go to like local halal markets and stuff like pitch to them. But if you do want to sell through the website, you can always find a way to like package it and stuff like that. But if you're very worried about like the cost of shipping and stuff like that, I would search let's say in Chicago, I would search like local halal markets or just random halal markets, just call them and start pitching to them. Like, hey, I have this white sauce. Everybody loves it. Do you want to put it in your store? And a lot of times they're going to say like, a lot of times they're going to agree to have it in the store. So you can always, and people are going to buy from it. You just get the word out that I'm selling the sauce, and also get used to Instagram and TikTok. Start making recipes and put your white sauce on it. Make it app like make it like people like, hey, I want to buy this. Like, this sauce is really good. So make a recipe. Make what's it called, the platter. Make it yourself and put the white sauce on top. Show pictures of food, like good looking food, and put like the white sauce at the side. And also go to influencers, people who have like a large following. Go to them, say, hey, if you can you promote my product, I will send you a few and stuff like that. And make sure you get your reviews from your customers. Make sure you keep on your posting them. So people want to see that. So that's why I say you want to build credibility for your business. Make sure that you get those reviews. Very important. Make sure you get those reviews. And pitch to influencers or people that you find on Instagram. Have them take a picture, or have them make, or people who are like chefs, or people who make food for Instagram. They're always looking for people. People are always going to them to promote their business and their product. So go to them and also, yeah, so go to them and have them make a recipe with your item. You can make this big, inshallah. I believe in you.
Jazakallah khair, hopefully.
Inshallah.
Love it. So if there anybody else wants to speak up on Zoom, please let us know. Raise your hand like the last sister. Otherwise, see if I have other questions here. So another sister, in the beauty, skin care / wellness industry, what are some tips on starting a business page on Instagram?
Okay. So nowadays people are, I always tend to the luxury side of things, because especially if you want to get more money for your item or your product, and just focus on number one, do you have the product? Have people test your product. Do people love your product? If people love your product, focus on your photography. Take really good pictures of your product and start posting them. People love good looking pictures. And also, if you want people to trust your business, making sure that, you know, they're buying from something like, okay, like if you go to like those high end, like skincare line, if you go to their website, they give like a very high quality luxury look, right? So that if I'm seeing reviews and I'm also seeing people like post pictures or videos with the item, that's going to make me trust your brand and also buy from your brand as well as spend some money on it. So make sure that you're posting high quality photos, number one, making sure that you're posting before and after pictures. So let's say my skin is dry. I put on the product, put on a before and after picture. People love seeing that, because if I'm going to buy a product from you, I definitely want to see results. And also put on benefits of what item, what ingredients are you using in your product, right? Show the benefits of the oils or that you're using in the products, or just show the benefit of the product. Also show videos of you putting on the skincare. People love seeing that. People love to see the before and after effect. So high luxury, high quality photos, number one. Number two, make sure that you put client reviews, before and after pictures. And hey, go on TikTok, Instagram. It's very popular. Show you with your skincare routine. People love seeing that. And also hit YouTube as well. Start putting skincare advice and tips to start bringing a target audience. People, like, what's your target audience? Are you targeting people with acne? Are you targeting people with eczema? So your target audience would be like, hey, how can you relieve the symptoms of eczema? Or what oils help with the dryness of the skin when you're dealing with eczema? Or your YouTube page can be all about skincare, dry skin, eczema, because people are looking like, hey, my skin is dry. How can I moisturize it? You know, so you can always recommend your product at the end when you're giving advice, or, you know, and stuff like that, because people want to see value before they purchase something.
Awesome. Well, with that, I'm going to call it quits because we got 1 minute left, and I wanted
to. I have an email for everybody if you have questions.
Yes, please.
So I do not mind. I get this all the time. People email me questions. I'm not the type to like, hey, I'm too good to answer questions or help people. You know, my brand stands for helping people, helping people, and I'm all about giving charity and helping people. So that's my email. If anybody has questions, I will literally take my time to answer it for you.
Awesome, love it. You're gonna maybe regret that 9 months from now when we know what we're talking about, but it's still on YouTube. But no, that's awesome. I appreciate it, and I think you gave really good advice. I appreciated the personal touch. So next week, inshallah, we're going to be again on Friday. We're going to be a little early at 6 p.m. It's Christmas, so you know you're all Muslim. You should be fine. Yeah. 6 p.m. on Friday with Sister Safia Morgan, who is going to be talking on the topic of pivoting, which is really important for entrepreneurs.
Oh, that's very important.
Yeah. And on top of it all, I wish I had the name of it right now, but you're going to see it next week. She's also host of her own Instagram live show. That's growing very popular. So we're looking forward to her. Hopefully that'll be a great show next week. So 6 p.m. next week, Sophia Morgan. With that, though, thank you, Sister Medina.
Thank you.
Did a great job. And we will conclude. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر الذين آمنوا بالصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you for having me.